Hi guys, it's Weal here and welcome back to another video. Today I thought I'd talk about my anime story and how I got into anime, because I did a poll on Instagram to see if you guys wanted my manga video or my how I got into anime video, and how I got into anime was more voted on, but it was like literally just like 2% out, so I'll be doing both. But for this time, how I got into anime. So basically, the first anime I ever started watching was Death Note. I can't remember how or why, but I just started watching it. I think I got to like episode 4 or 8, I can't remember. And then I just stopped because I don't really like Death Note. I'm sorry, I've tried to watch it 3 times since and I just cannot finish it at all. I just don't like it, sorry. I was watching in dubbed back then. And then the next anime I watched, still in dubbed obviously, was High School of the Dead. And it was the best shit ever. Like, it was just so good that I started watching more anime, and from then on it was a downward cycle of constantly watching anime. But yeah, I really liked that. I was probably a bit too young to be watching that, but it was really good. And I just remember like really enjoying it and trying to get my friends into it, but they were like, no, they didn't really get it, but I loved it, so I was like, why the fuck not? And then from then on I watched Angel Beats. I think I was going through like a bad patch in my life because my parents were arguing quite a bit, and that was when I started hanging out in my wardrobe quite a lot because I'm small and a bit of a weirdo. So I would basically put my quilt and my pillow into my wardrobe and sit in there and watch anime on my iPad in my wardrobe, and yeah. That's when I watched Angel Beats, and I think I finished it in like 2 nights. I sobbed my ass off. And I just realised like anime is so cool. Like, I think it became quite an escapism for me because it meant I didn't have to listen to any arguing. I could just shut out for my GCSEs for a bit. I didn't need to like pay attention to anything. I could just pay attention to these fictional characters which don't actually exist, and that was brilliant. And I think with anime it's just so more in depth than most cartoons, so it just like escapism, you know. So yeah, my first anime was Death Note, which I never finished, then it was High School of the Dead, and then it was Angel Beats. And I think from then on I tried to find like sad emo animes. I think I was watching emo animes at the time because this is my emo phase. And I then watched Black Butler, or in High School Host Club. What was the other one? But yeah, I wanted to watch like emo animes, so I watched Black Butler. I was watching all these in dubbed. I think it was after that period I started watching them in subbed, because I didn't actually realise it was Japanese back then. I was just watching them on, I think it was like Watch Cartoons online. But then I couldn't really find any more anime, but I wanted to watch more of this anime stuff. So I googled it and then found Anime Freak, where I ended up watching them on there. And that was pretty cool because then I started watching them in subbed. Angel Beats has remained my favourite freaking anime forever. I've rewatched it about 5 times. It never gets old. It's the best. By the way, I now have a My Anime list where you can check out what anime I'm watching. Yeah, I try to keep it up to date. You can see what I've rated the other ones I've watched as well. That's another one I was watching. I watched Ai Yori Aoshi. It took me quite a while to finish that one, but it wasn't too bad. It's basically like boy fall in love with girl, really innocent, you know. Obviously, back then I was obsessed with like online games. I was playing my own MMORPGs and stuff like that. I used to play God Online Era a lot and some other stuff. So when my partner was like, my ex-partner recommended me Sword Art Online. I thought it was a bit of a weirdo because I was like, eh. But I gave it a shot and I was obsessed because it was just like so relatable, apart from the fact that if you die in the game you die in real life, because you know. But it was like every weeaboo's dream at the time, you know, if you're like a MMORPGer and there's this anime that's about that. Whoa. If you like that, by the way, I do recommend Log Horizon as well, because that's pretty much the same. Obviously, from then on, I watched Tokyo Ghoul because we're on this emo anime thing. And I cried at that, obviously. What don't I cry at? But I think Sword Art Online was definitely the anime that kicked me right into it. And I ended up getting my brother to watch that with me as well, along with Angel Beats and one season of Clannad. And we started watching Attack on Titan together, but then he was really slow at watching them, so I went on my own for that. Sorry, I also remember, because I had Showbox on my phone, I thought I'd give a watch to Inu Xboku Susu Secret Service. And I was actually like really heartbroken to find out that that anime was like to kick off the manga, so people go read the manga, and there was never gonna be a season 2, which really annoyed me because I fell in love with the characters, but I can't bring myself to read the manga. By bring myself, I mean basically I buy my manga in person, and obviously I don't have a lot of money. I read the books, so I pay. And I've just not really gotten around to it because I'm collecting like Tokyo Ghoul, One Punch Man, Haikyuu, Parasite and Black Bullet. Black Bullet is my favourite anime, by the way. But because I'm collecting them, I just haven't really gotten around to the stuff, you know? It was really good. Honestly guys, I really miss High School of the Dead. Honestly though guys, I think anime is just such a good like escapism from life, because it's very, some of them are realistic, like the slice of life, but then some of them are like really not, so you can just like forget all realistic stuff and just think about dragons. I really fucking love that. I love imagining dragons. Imagine Dragons, eh? But yeah, if I was to recommend an anime to you guys watching this now, I'd recommend Angel Beats, Sword Art Online, Attack on Titan, and Black Bullet. Black Butler is also cool, but Black Bullet is my favourite anime. Angel Beats is my second favourite. Tokyo Ghoul is in there, but I think anyone who's watching this might like Sword Art Online, Black Bullet, and the others I said. So, thank you guys for watching my video, by the way. I hope you subscribed from a kawaii potato, because you are super kawaii. And that's my story on how I got into anime and where it all started. It all started in my bedroom, but the downhill slide of getting obsessed was in my wardrobe. So let's just have a huge thank you for anime for keeping me sane for all these years. Weal Stink Macmillan, over and out.